This is a question by one of the YouTube viewers who said, Loy, you're putting so much about your past, that you were a playboy, you were, a bad person, you're doing all this shit. What if one day your daughter grows up and sees it? What if she follows the wrong path, or what if she loses respect for you? I'll answer this question. I follow a simple policy. My house, my rules. Okay, that's the first one. I'm earning. It's my house. My rules follow. If you want your things to be done your way, your life, your principles, get the fuck out of my house. Get out. Earn your own. Live your own. Do your own. But don't expect to come back if you fail. So it's very clear. In your company, for example, in your line of work where you're working, can you suddenly tell your boss, listen, hey, you boss, I don't like things to be this way, change everything. Or can you tell your boss, no, I don't respect you, so I'm not going to listen to you. No, you have to follow a chain of command. The same thing happens in families. The problem is, in today's day and age of modernization, they have lost one very important trait, which is to bring peace in the family, and that is obedience. You should never ever make your child or your spouse equal to you. Now you might say, Roy, what the fuck, I never thought you're a male chauvinistic pig and this and that. No problem, have your fucking opinion. But if you want to listen, first listen, then jump the gun. In organizations, there's a hierarchy of command. In the army, there's a hierarchy of command. Every successful organization has a hierarchy of command. Yes, they have open door policies, yes. But then, if they leave the door too open, you'll get a lot of idiots coming in. Why do you think your CEO, even if he says it's an open door policy, people don't start barging in? Why do you think that even though the CEO might sit down and eat food with you, you don't go around and put your arm around him? No. There is a certain level of respect. There is a certain decorum. There is a certain protocol to be followed. The same should be followed in a family. Same. You should, the problem is today's kids, today's youngsters, they tend to take their father, mother for granted. I've even seen kids who call their father, hey man, or they call, like my stepbrother in between started calling my mother Helen, hey Helen, and my aunt, Hilda, hey Hilda. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You respect them. You call them mom, dad, you call aunt, auntie, or whatever. You don't call them by the name. You're not so fucking modern. There is forget the culture. There's a certain level of, you need to have manners, man. You need to respect. You can never, ever, ever take someone for granted. No. For me, if you want to earn my fucking respect, earn some fucking money, stay on your own 2 feet, pay your own fucking expense, live a life independently, then you got my respect. Others, fuck off, man. Why do you think we admire people who are earning more than us, or who are more successful, who have done greater things better than us, like an Olympian or a boxer? Because it takes a certain level of, grind. It takes years of dedication. So in the same way, for a father and mother, it's years of dedication. Now, yes, there are some parents who abuse this power. Let's not get into that. That's a different topic altogether. I'm talking more about me. So my house, my life, my bills, my expense, everything mine. You want something different? You are free to leave. I've even told my wife, if you're not happy, you are free to leave. You want things to be different, you're free to leave. In fact, my wife knows if I had to choose between my work and her, I'll choose my work 100 out of 100 times. However, if it's a matter of like her health or something, fine, I'll take her to the hospital. But my work comes first. If I don't earn what my wife is going to fucking earn, sell rice and take care of me. So where my kid is concerned, my rules, my fucking house. You respect or you get the fuck out. And you can be rest assured that I would have conversations with my child and make my child realize the reality of life. In fact, there's one thing which I will absolutely do. From a young age, my child is going to go out in the real world and work. Will toil in the sun, work as a, in one of these stores where selling in the sun. She will understand the difficulties of life. I'm not going to go and buy her chocolates every day and toys every day. No, you fucking work, you earn, and that's how you do it. My child raises a fucking voice, even by mistake. Forget voice. If she even shows her eyebrow, I'm going to send her back to a fucking village where my wife comes from. They sleep on the ground. They have no AC, no fan, and they eat only sticky rice with leaves from the forest. Put her there for 6 months. She'll be all right. In fact, my wife knows where she came from. She has not forgotten her roots. That's why she's so humble. I have slept on the floor. I've eaten from the dustbin. I have lived homeless. I know what suffering is. So that's why I'm very careful. I'm very particular. See, these are lessons that you learn from life. And today's children, some of them are so fucking pampered. That's why I call them keyboard warriors. They don't know anything about fucking life. Absolutely nothing. But they'll talk, coactive working spaces, vision, Elon Musk said this, or Jack Ma said that, or Bill Gates quotation. Earn some fucking money, man. And then, money is not everything. Yeah, who the fuck pays your bills, man? Fucking idiots. And that's why these youngsters, when they say, hey, bro, I'm not a fucking bro. Talk to me with respect or fuck off. So, it's very simple. If my daughter wants to stay under my roof, it's my rules. It's as simple as that. My wife, my child, they follow my rules because I am the leader of the house. The day I cannot earn, the day I cannot look after them, is the day I'll relinquish this leadership position and give it to somebody else. And then I'll keep quiet and do my own thing. So that's how life works. So, and in case my kid looks at my past, this was my life. This was my mistakes. These were my things. So even if my child says, okay, I want to put a tattoo or I want to get 100 boyfriends or whatever is your life, the way you want to live your life on your terms once you get out of the house. So out, don't come back, do whatever you want. But see, having said that, it's not going to be like my kid wants to tattoo a black spot on her nose and look like a dog. I'll let her do that. I'm always on the, 2 steps ahead. I always, being a parent, you always have to, not only be proactive, you have to look forward into the future. That is why so many parents, their child ran away from home. They did this without expecting. The parents never knew. It's because the parents are not involved. The parents don't have time. They're just working. In my case, because I stay at home, my child is in front of me 24/7. So one very important thing is the communication lines will be very strong. So my kid would feel very comfortable telling me anything and everything. My kid can tell me, I feel like I'm a lesbian, I'm a transgender, whatever. Go ahead, tell me. I'm listening. Okay? So my kid will know that she can open up to me on any topic. The second thing is trust will be 100%. My child, my passwords, all my passwords, my bank accounts, everything is with my wife. I trust her 100%. This is even after getting cheated by my previous girlfriend. She took my money, 100,000, and ran away. Okay? It's 100% with my wife. And, the education, the learning, the words of wisdom from life, I constantly communicate both to my wife and I'll do it even with my child. So my child will be a very level-headed child, my experience that I had. I'm obviously not going to be one of those parents who says, my days I used to walk with slippers, you're walking with shoes. No, my time was different, your fucking time is different. Okay? Just because I never had an iPad, you have an iPad. I can't keep bitching and moaning about, oh, my days there was no iPad. Fuck all that. I don't want to be this cranky old man that will drive my child mad. But at the same time, there are going to be rules in the house. And she would know, she would understand. See, when I have my clients and customers, I give them my 100%. And my integrity speaks for itself. That is why people pay me 100% in advance and they know that I'm there for them. So imagine such a loyalty exists with my clients. You think the same loyalty wouldn't exist with my own child, my own flesh and blood? And I'll tell you this, I'm very sharp at observing me and my wife. We will pick up things before it happens. Everything. I will openly discuss, from sex to sexual issues to whatever. And I'm very good. Even if she wants a tattoo, let's say she wants a tattoo, I will take her with me to a tattoo artist. I'll obviously make sure that the tattoo artist is informed in advance. So without ink, I'll ask him to make it the most painful experience that she has ever had. The most painful experience. You can be rest assured she'll never want a tattoo ever again. So I'm very good at least I believe I'm good at managing individuals. So I'm pretty sure my daughter, even no matter how smart, she will know that her dad has her back, her best interest. And whatever my past or whatever, I know one thing for a fact. My mistakes she'll not do. I did these mistakes because I didn't have a proper upbringing. I didn't have proper parents. I was religious like an idiot. Today I use at least common sense. So yeah, so I hope this answers your question. Anything else, let me know. Love to hear from you. Put your comments down below. Take care.